Alright guys, we're gonna be flying and tracking Hurricane Milton in this one, so it's gonna be bumpy one. We're gonna be taking off from Reda all the way probably to Tampa or anyway in Florida. It's now Cat 5, category 5, that hurricane, and it's gonna be very strong one. If you wanna see how that looks like, by the way, looks very cool. The eye of hurricane has reappeared again on satellite, and that's how it looks like. Very strong one. It's gonna be hitting Florida within a few hours, and we're gonna see how that goes in the flight simulator of Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's our flight plan in here, and you can show more details. So here these are red segments, those are thunderstorms, where we're gonna be taking off. We're gonna be through a thunderstorm probably, and huge turbulence in there. And if we click in here, we can see airport forecast, weather radar, and infrared satellite, significant weather, and segments. Actually, let's get that one again, weather radar. So here, for instance, within that curling like that, you can see there is icing. We're gonna be going through turbulence as well. From that dashed line, that's gonna be turbulence, and we have some rain on destination. If we continue it that way, probably we're gonna be diverting back, going back to track that weather in here. We can go do circles in the middle of the hurricane on low altitude, by the way, maybe 10,000 or so, then going back to land in here. Maybe we can continue our flight as well. We'll see how that goes if our aircraft sustain that. And in that flight, we're gonna be using A320 Phoenix, and I know it doesn't have a flight, a weather radar. However, we have nice navigation in here, so even our waypoint is gonna be going through the center of that hurricane, and that's why I'm using that destination in there. So let's go ahead and click fly. Oh boy. So let's go ahead and start ABU. Lights on, seatbelt on, very important if you ask me. Beacon light on, wing light on, ABU heat start. Lowering light for displays. Let's go ahead and import our plan. ABU available. Open. Okay, let's turn off engines. Init request. Mass and balance. Let's load our aircraft. Load instant. We have a hurricane to catch. Sent to MSDU. Flight. Okay, 35,000. We have our flight loaded. Let's add wind to data link, which is very important, and let's fire up our engines. Engine 1. Cost index, that's gonna be 100. You know what? It's gonna be 35. Okay, let's put that one here initially, but we're gonna be descending later, so yeah, let's put that one here. Flight plan departure, we're departing from runway 36. D4D, yes. Insert. And for arrival 04, flight plan, arrival star flags. No star, it's gonna be direct. Insert, clearing the school. That looks weird, man. Okay, so starting to departure performance. Wow, that's very low pressure. Let's do a strong takeoff, leaving, forcing toga. Yes. Config flap 1. Anti-ice. Yeah, there is no icing in here, so let's leave it off. Backs off. So our performance will be 134 135 135. Okay, for flap settings gonna be 1 and no flex since we're doing toga. Terrain on, instead of weather radar, you know, to have something in there. We have engines on. Let's check auto brake max. I want T, please. Okay, let's go back. Navigrass, let's put our map as well for situation awareness. We have our flight plan in here. So yeah, let's go and catch that hurricane. Command remote. Okay, cabin is ready. Spooling engines. %, check. Toga chrono. Positive rate, gear up. Throttle reduction and quality on. That looks weird, man. Let's go directly to another waypoint. Debat. Let's go there. Flaps up. Let's turn that one off. ABU bleed off. ABU off. Wow. Look at these clouds. Now we're talking, man. So while we are cruising to there, let's take some nice facts about that hurricane. Going to CNN News. Where is that one? Here. Actually, there is a very interesting fact in there. So that's the path. We go up. Those guys were like flying in the middle of Hurricane Milton. NOAA, they were tracking it. Very cool video in there. You can quickly see how that looks like. Sound for copyrights. You can leave it a little bit. Look how bumpy it is in there. Hurricane hunters were flying through Milton. Very rough flight, as you can see. Stuff are falling down. Bumpy ride. Oh yeah. So let me show you also a very cool thing here. The amount of lightning detected in Milton's eye wall, it's awesome, man, and it's very frightening as well. So he's saying it's more than 58,000 in only 14 hours. That's a lot, okay? And if you take a look in here about Hurricane Ian, which became a category 5 in Gulf in 2020 or 2022, it had only 1,000 lightning events. So that's a very, very tough hurricane we're seeing in there. And it dropped a little bit to Cat 4, then it picked up again to Cat 5, so who knows how it's gonna be when it reaches Florida. Especially they had like Helene hitting them like 2 weeks ago, so that's a hurricane after another. Very alarming, man. And all prayers for the people in there. It's gonna be tough on them. Hopefully that hurricane will be veering off or cooling down a bit. Who knows, man. So anyway, we are passing 11,000 feet. We should be killing off the sign. For now, we're not gonna be hitting the hurricane. It's not very bumpy for now. And also let's do after takeoff checklist. Retracting light off. for now it's cloudy in there, not that bad, so maybe we'll continue our flight to Florida. Oh, we'll see. Let's go back and check real weather, because we don't have a weather radar in here. So that's some brief. We are roughly here. We should be in the middle of a turbulence, and that waypoint is Gabo and or Gabo. Between Gabo and Media action will be, so halfway through. So Gabo is here, we need to reach that point. So basically Hurricane's eye should be in here. We have a realistic weather set, so yeah, probably we'll be descending before that part to go in action. So yeah, about 150 mile-ish or so. Let's kill IFR.
Merida Center Spirit Wings 112 Tree would like to cancel IFR.
Spirit Wings 112 Tree IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Merida Center Spirit Wings 112 Tree is type Airbus 39er miles northeast of Merida 16,300 feet. Request flight following.
Spirit Wings 112 Tree, Merida Center. Squawk 154 Tree.
Squawk 154 Tree Spirit Wings 112 Tree.
Spirit Wings 112 Tree, radar contact 42 miles northwest of Mike 74, 17,000 feet. QNH 29.60.
Roger Spirit Wings 112 Tree.
Alright, let's go back and check more updates about Hurricane. So we have like 5 new updates in there. Let's see. Sarasota is rushing to clear Helene's debris. Wow, man. Milton first became a category 5 on Monday. It's gonna be fluctuating. This is what happened in Mexico. Very strong winds in there and water. Okay, these are debris from Helene, and they are stacked in the streets, and they are about to get hit again by Milton. Very scary. This is by the way our diversion. We should be diverting in there, Sarasota. Oh, very sad stories in there. Look, she lost everything in the previous hurricane, and now she's bracing for Milton. Oh boy, it's gonna be tragic. Okay, as you can see guys, clouds are looking huge everywhere, high clouds. Just checking my camera for wing view.
Merida Center, Spirit Wings 112 6 miles northwest of Mike 72. Request IFR to Kilo Papa Golf Delta, ready to copy.
Spirit Wings 1123 is cleared to Kilo Papa Golf Delta Airport as filed. Squawk 1543.
Spirit Wings 1123 cleared to Kilo Papa Golf Delta Airport as filed. Squawk 1543.
Spirit Wings 1123, read that correct. Radar contact, flight level 225. Turn right heading 045, proceed on course climb and maintain flight level 330.
Turn right heading 045, resume on navigation climb and maintain flight level 330. Spirit Wings 1123. Merida Center, Spirit Wings 1123 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Spirit Wings 1123, turn right heading 045, proceed on course.
Turn right heading 045, resume on navigation. Spirit Wings 1123.
Spirit Wings 1123, please expedite your climb flight level 330.
Alright guys, I decided to descend to 15,000 feet and probably I will go to 10,000 feet in a little bit. Just we can observe what's going inside. We're about to hit some icing, so I think we need to go ahead and enable icing, anti-icing for wing, engine 1, 2 and probe heat as well.
Please expedite your climb flight level 330.
What's wrong with you, man? I cancelled already IFR.
Merida Center, Spirit Wings 1123 would like to cancel IFR.
Give me a break.
Spirit Wings 1123, IFR flight plan.
We are chasing a hurricane in here, man.
Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Merida Center, Spirit Wings 1123 is type Airbus 53 miles north of Mike 72.
We are being hijacked,
100
man.
feet. Request flight following.
Spirit Wings 1123, Merida Center. Squawk 6356.
Squawk 6356 Spirit Spirit Wings 1123.
Spirit Wings 112 radar contact by 4 miles northwest of Mike Kilo Alpha 13,000.
Take us in standby.
QNH
Okay.
29.45.
Roger Spirit Wings 1123.
Okay, it's not standby anymore. It's amazing what you can do in a sim, flying through a hurricane, and with MSFS Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is about a month away. Can't wait to see how that's gonna look like, but it's gonna be promising. With even that 2020 is amazing, man, but like 2024, can't wait for that one. Alright, descending to 10,000. Open descent. Or actually actual descent, that's weird. Let's make it open. Spirit Wings are dedicated, you know, they're gonna deliver their passengers no matter what. We fly you through the hurricane. Okay, man, let's watch for wind direction. It's gonna be turning. This is the direction of wind right now. It should be turning. If we go to the other side, we have 50 knots crosswind, and we are, as you can see, rocking the skies. We have a turbulence indeed. We can see that and we can feel that. See how the aircraft is yawing. Okay, let's put the seatbelt sign. Procedures for going through a hurricane. We should have put that one earlier, but I forgot, to be honest with you guys. And also let's drop our speed to yeah, that's fine. We can go all the way to 7.6 for Airbus through to go through a hurricane. That's our max speed. Now we are rocking, man. We can see that. And by the way, we should be very close to the eye at this point. The eye should be right about here or so. Oh man. I think this could be it. We're over speeding, man. Actually, that speed should be for higher altitude, not for 10,000 feet. I forgot about that. So yeah, let's put that one to 300. 310. 20 is fine. Yeah. Oh man. It should be 275 on 20,000 feet. So let's reduce that one a bit. We're rocking, as you can see. Oh. Do you see that? You can see a beautiful rainbow in there, by the way. Amazing graphics, man, by Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love it. Okay, let's see what we've got here.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Oh, we're not gonna land. This seatbelt sign is not for landing. This is for Milton. You know what? Bring me tea. Coffee, actually. She's joking, man. What is that? Which landing are you talking about? I really wish they fixed these things. The ATC in 2024 version and the clouds. They are working on the clouds already. Oh, look at these clouds, man. Look at that. I think there's some lighting in there. Look at the waves, man. Wow. We're gonna take it for a spin. no doubt about that. Manual control is coming soon. However, I'm staying polite for a little bit, you know, just to see how that goes, how autopilot is handling the aircraft in that severe weather, wind is gusting crazily, as you can see. This is probably the eye of the hurricane, which should be calm, by the way, flying in the middle of the hurricane, the eye itself. However, on the edges, it's really crazy. As you can see, we have a very bad sail in here. That's actually a ship below. The poor guy is going through the hurricane as well. Look at that, man. People at the back are like throwing up probably by now. Too much yawing. And by the way, guys, turbulence is really bad at the back of the airplane. If you are afraid of flying or nervous flyer, you should try something in the front. 10,000 feet, baby. We're doing it. This is the best seat in the Airbus 320, where you get to see a better view, right and left. Oh, that's really scary. It's getting scary now. Maybe we should turn around. Nah, man, I'm joking. I'm just warming up here. We're gonna test that aircraft. Yeah, I bet you. We're gonna test it. The autopilot is struggling in there. It's wow. And even we're not flying above it, right in the middle, you know. Who said we need a weather radar, man? It can't even be accurate at this condition, because like it's gonna be blocked, giving you that black hole effect at some points because the density of the clouds and the rain and stuff like that. Oh, Captain. calmer a bit in here, and wind direction is shifting, as you can see, because wind is turning around. So it's coming from the back right now. Calmer winds, less turbulence. So probably this is the eye, and it should keep rotating. As you can see, it's rotating right now. So you can say that this is the eye of that hurricane in here, because like it was coming from left to right, or west to east. Yeah, it was coming from west to east. Now it's rotating. Oh, we are inside the wall. Bad cylinder, and winds are increasing. Oh, look at that. Now it's turning. Look, coming from southeast. Now it's almost east to west. This is the eye, man, of the hurricane. Oh, we can see a gap in here. Look at that. Wow, amazing, man. Amazing view. Actually, I'm gonna be changing time as well a little bit to be darker, so if there are lightings they're gonna be more visible, because like, yeah, it should be, there should be in reality too much lighting in there. Imagine 58,000 lightnings in 14 hours. That's crazy, man. Now winds are completely from east. Actually, it's not entirely east, but like, yeah, in relation to us, you know. Turbulence is getting severe. So let me show you guys in perspective where we are now. We are breaking off the hurricane's eye. We should be right here or so. We are approaching that waypoint, so we should be here. Yeah, that's our waypoint. So we are here. And hurricane is here. We just passed its eye, and there's a huge turbulence that way. I'm thinking of going back manually and going toward sunset time to see how that looks like in that weather as well, or in that lighting. Let's keep pushing a little bit to the part. Look how the wind is changing its direction now. Coming from 140. We have a dog in our cargo bay, so don't matter. I hope it's not bothering you guys, you know. Maybe he's afraid from all these turbulences after all. Let's see how that looks like in the back. Wow. Yeah, there are lightings in there. Did you see that? So we're turning back. Oh, another lighting there. So let's go to darker time of the day. Not too dark so we can see. Okay man, that's very cinematic and very dramatic. Turning off autopilot now, and let's take it for a spin. Reducing screen lights a lot actually, because I don't like bright screens, and that's also for safety, so your eye is gonna be sensitive to light, outer light. We have 4,000 kilos of fuel. Seatbelts are still on. Are you ready for this? Autopilot off. My aircraft. This is me telling the autopilot because I don't have a co-pilot, as you can see. And bowling G's as well, 1.7 G's. Like those poor passengers didn't have enough with that hurricane. They have a crazy pilot as well. Oh, yeah. Lightning. Oh boy. Flight director off. Wow. You know what? We need the Eye of the Tiger song in the background for that theme. Let's try to maintain altitude in there. 10,000 feet. Let's give you some views, guys. While we're descending. You wanna keep looking everywhere. Now we have autopilot off, zero visibility, in the middle of hurricane, and somehow we are doing fine. You know, that's amazing. Just dimming these screens would be better. It's like, oh, my eyes. Oh, look at that lighting in there. It's pitch black inside these clouds, like you are at night time. Well, it's not time. It's not night time. If you look in there, there's some light inside these clouds. It's completely night time. Weird, man. Those are my lightings. Heavy rain outside. Wind is changing its direction. Now let's go ahead and change our altitude as well, doing some crazy stuff. Going back again. Maybe after a little bit. I'm enjoying that. I'm gonna go climb Blind Toga. breaking off clouds. So let's go a bit high. Wow. Going to 15,000 feet in a minute, man, just like a rocket. F-16. Definitely there is icing outside from this temperature, so let's turn back to our destination. What do you think, guys? Should we go back home or turn back to Florida? I think we could play it safe and go land in our airports again. Didn't turn off our wing. Wow. Look at that. Wind completely changed its direction when we went to the other side of the hurricane. And it's rotating. Let's put it to 10,000 feet. Oh, it's hard even to rotate that due to turbulence. Do you see that? And autopilot on. Let's put that on heading mode for now. Oh boy, look at that. I didn't engage autopilot yet. Oh, I engaged it actually. Let's put our alternative to that airport we just took off from. Okay, and let's enable that as our destination. Let's choose arrival. Let's go with that runway 31, no star, ambient sir. Oh, we're completely lost. Okay, let's get the lighting back again to see what's going in front of us. Oh, my eyes. Sorry for that, guys. Probably this one hit you as well. Yeah, but we need to see details. cloud details and rain, stuff like that. It's been like 52 minutes since our takeoff, but some of that time will be going and coming back and stuff like that, climbing, so it should be shorter flight. Let's increase our alt a bit, or let's keep it as it is. Let's check METAR for that. We have departure, right? So let's refresh that one. It's the same airport we took off from. So we have 12 knots, 350. So that should be fine as a runway for landing. So I think what's coming is gonna be less dramatic than what we have experienced, and I think I'm gonna be seeing you at descend or approaching runway. Cause like fun part is over, guys, I think. Alright guys, approaching airport, breaking speed limits below 10,000 feet. As you can see, 340, but that's on purpose as well, because like I wanna go home early. It's been a very hard flight of me and I feel hungry, and we have a broken leg for one of the passengers, so we need to land ASAP. Another one broke his neck as well. So that's actually what happens when you don't put your own seat belt and think you are a big boy. So yeah, we're hot and fast, and no, we're not high, we're 2,000 feet. Approach mode, flaps 1, auto brake mid, LS1, we captured localizer. We're gonna stay fast a bit during that approach, because I told you guys we have injured passengers and they need to land ASAP. Flaps 2. see runway yet. However, we're still quite far. Glide slope on, landing gear down. Speed brake armed. Signs, double sign. Flap 3. Full flaps. 1,000 feet. We can't see runway yet. We have crosswind. Oh, that's tailwind. Shall we do it or change airports? We have crosswind and tailwind of 20 knots. We shouldn't do that actually, but you know what, we have injured passengers, so let's do that. You know the Swiss cheese model? It's aligning for accidents. If you don't know about that one, when pilots keep doing reckless stuff until they crash, that's what we are demonstrating in here.
Minimum.
Continue. Runway inside.
100.
Light slow.
Stabilized.
30. 20. Retard.
Is that a car on runway?
Fine.
We're not gonna do a go around, man. You should leave the runway. Thrust levers. Thrust off. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that one and it was a fun one for you. If you liked that video, let me know. Maybe I will do a live stream in the middle of the hurricane over Florida, or maybe a regular video. Okay guys, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.